أهلا وسهلا بكم يا شباب في صف اللغة العربية. اليوم نتحدث عن الverb form 3 الفاعل the pattern فاعل. Let's see here. What is the meaning of verb form 3? Verb form 3 has two meanings. A transitive meaning, which is requiring an object. Transitive means it requires an object, and examples of that is فاعل شاهد شاهد الطلاب الفيلم. The students watched the movie. Watched. شاهد. So this is a first meaning, a transitive meaning. It requires an object, so you can say شاهد الفيلم. Who watched the movie? You must say شاهد الطلاب الفيلم. The students watched the movie. This is what I mean by transitive meaning. The other meaning is reciprocal meaning. What I mean by reciprocal is you are sharing the action with the object. So an example of here, the soldiers fought with the enemy. قاتل الجنود الأعداء. So that's what I mean by sharing the action with the enemy. They are not doing it alone, they are doing it with the object. So قاتل الجنود الأعداء. Please note that like very few verbs may in this form, in verb form 3, they may occur as intransitive, as the teacher traveled. سافر الأستاذ. These are very few, but mostly the two meanings of this verb, they are transitive. They require an object. Let's continue. Examples of the verb form 3. We can make the verb form 3 by adding a after the second letter of the root, by adding alif after the second letter of the root, and using the pattern فاعل. فاعل. So we said سافر الأستاذ, the teacher traveled. سافر, it will be on the it will be على وزن فاعل. So the root قاتل, we can add it to the pattern فاعل and it will be قاتل. They rhyme, they have to. Note that one root can be used in different forms to create different meanings. Yes, please, one thing that I want you to remember is that the root, one root, can have different, can be used in different forms. Like the word darasa. We said darasa early on, we said darasa, it means studied, but it can be added in verb form 2 and it will be causing someone to study, which is taught. The meaning will be taught. So it's the same root, but adding it in different forms will create different meanings. Let's see examples of the verb form 3. شاهد شاهد, watched. فاعل, الوزن, and the pattern, and the new word of creating, the new word of the root will be شاهد. So شاهد is transitive, and we can see here the masdar is مشاهدة, and the pattern will be مفاعلة. مفاعلة. So we have the basic roots فاعل, or in this word will be شاهد, and then we add it to this pattern مشاهدة, مفاعلة. So they rhyme, they must rhyme, and this is the meaning of the pattern. So مشاهدة, like watching, the verbal noun, al-masdar, and the present will be يشاهد. يشاهد, we added du and a, so يشاهد, and of course the changes in the short vowels, and the past will be شاهد, watched. Another word is قاتل, fought, which has a reciprocal meaning. As we said, fought with the enemy, like fought, you don't fight, like you fight with someone. This is reciprocal meaning, you're sharing the action with someone else. So as the verbal noun, masdar will be مقاتلة. مقاتلة, the pattern مفاعلة, and then the present will be يقاتل. يقاتل, the past will be قاتل. قاتل. And that's it. Thank you so much for listening for verb form 3 presentation. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye bye.